I'm here.
Okay, yeah, because we had emails and stuff, but you didn't have your,
Oh, I do on my shirt. I apologize.
That's okay, no, I'm glad you're here.
I know, I'm not a politician, so I do it a little bit different. I'm also gonna walk around. If it bothers you, please tell me so, and I'll try to stay put. Thanks for being here. For me, it's a privilege to be here, because I'm the new guy. I'm new to Texas, I'm new to the district. It's probably most people here never heard of me, never seen me before. Well, you will not. And my name is Jorge Estrada. Last Friday, I had only 2 minutes to speak, so now I take a little bit more time to introduce myself. Jorge Estrada, originally born and raised in Germany. You probably wonder why Estrada. Well, I took my wife's last name when I immigrated over here. I was over there. I had a regular growing up. I became a master mechanic. I did my military time, 4 years. Nothing special. I was just a mechanic there. Nothing special. And then I also worked for the United States military over there as a national. And that's where I met my wife. So she had to come to our shop, and long story short, we get to know each other. We started hanging out, and then we got married. At that time, you wonder what happened there. Well, she was Army active duty at the time. So she did her service over there in Germany at the time, and I guess there's a saying she told me once: if you station in Germany, you bring either back a Ku Klux Klan or a spouse. So she brought a spouse. I was legally imported into this country, did it the right way, which was a smooth process. So I don't want to get into immigration, but I have a part solution there too, which can be built upon our immigration problem. So we came over here. Big Army said you go to Oklahoma. That's where we went. In Oklahoma, we came here in 2011. She deployed in 2012. We decided that I'd become a stay-home dad. So I did that. Our little ones were 2. We just decided that. So stay-home dad. She came back. I decided to start a small business, and we talk small. It's small, but I still have it. So then also she came back. I started becoming a peace officer in Oklahoma. So I was I'm not gonna hold it against. I was a certified peace officer in Oklahoma. So with the sheriff candidates, I would like to talk to you because I have some ideas too, what's going on here and what we should do. Then in 2020, my wife retired after over 21 years of active duty Army service. She retired in 2000 was actually Fort Hood was her first, not her first duty state, but after basic training AIT, she came to Fort Hood. So she was here, she loved this area. Our oldest was born here. So after she retired, she said, hey, I would like to go back there. So I don't want to say I was forced being here, but it was her idea. I said, hell yeah, you know, Texas, I even practiced my Texan, I can say all y'all. I'm learning as I go. I'm not a politician. I never grew up wanting to be a politician, but I've lived under different government for most of my life. All y'all are playing with fire, and this is why I'm running. I followed. I'm not big in the party. I just started really getting political, and I don't hold it against you guys if you have doubts about me, because I really came out of nowhere. But I think it is this point in time, be it on the state level or on the federal level, where regular people have to stand up and say something and do something. And this is the problem. The mess that we are in is because of career politicians. But who votes for those career politicians? So we also have to look at ourselves. We have to, and that also goes back to when I talk about education. We have to raise the standard. We cannot. The standard has been lowered for way too long, for way too much. We have to raise the standard, and that starts with us. We have to expect more from ourselves. And see that as criticism, see it as a truth. It does not matter. My kids also tell me I expect too much from them. Okay, so I'm the bad guy. It doesn't matter, but I know later on they're gonna be fine. They can watch out for themselves. They make the right decisions. They make the right choices. And I can be at home and say, okay, my kids leave and I'm good. I know they got it. So I started doing my campaign based on 4 points. The first one is, we the people, we will make Texas safer. Again, law enforcement is one part, but it's also, like I heard earlier, food, farmland, water, all part of it. Keep Texas safe. It's just a big umbrella there. The second part is, we will protect our children. All this nonsense that's starting to come in here, it's not gonna happen. And we don't have kids in here, so I can speak freely. It pisses me off that people even consider that. It really does. I stand here and wonder, like, what the hell happened? First world problems. No, not that. We will protect our people, our children. And it's, everybody talks about parental rights. I talk about parental responsibilities. We raise our kids, and we raise them right. And there's a difference between raising a kid and child abuse. And if your kids needs a slap across the mouth, then by God, so be it. But you know what? That's how I was brought up. It's just what, there's nothing wrong with it. But you realize, oh shit, you know, what happened? Okay. Don't do that again. So the third point is that we will make business and living more affordable. All the states have issues, okay, we have those issues too, but we have to. And I'll go back later to that, because if I still have time, because it's a lot of government issues, like living and business is so expensive. The fourth point is one of my favorite points, because we will reduce government in size and hold them accountable. Who's in favor of that? I mean, yes, the big government. I am with John Adams. He said we need a strong federal government. Yes, we do, but he never said it has to be big.
That's right.
1 minute. Okay. Economic growth in Bell County. Very important. We should bring people in, businesses in. I think we should allow them a tax incentive that they said, yes, I want to invest here. But we should also promote people that are already here that want to start their own business. Important. There's way more to that. Second part was, I have to cheat. Texas surplus dollars. I like when the statement said it should go back to the people. Yes, logic would say put it in a savings account, and and we can use the interest rates that it gains. That might be an option too. There's processes that it should go back to the people. My opinion is programs, once they sound good on paper, once we run out of money, then what? We're going back to square one. And then either we have regular taxes go up, or they implement new taxes, and I'm done. And if you want to hear about my education reform, there was actually a big point. I took too much time introducing myself. I appreciate you being here. Jorge Estrada, again, I'm the new guy. If you have any questions, I'm here. Thank you.